Yes, we do. Our friend Stan Prager from GoGeeks is here to talk about computers being an essential tool used all the way back in World War II. Stan, we think of computers as being fairly recent, but they're decades old, aren't they?
Yes, well, the origins of computers go back to World War II. And, you know, most people know that I own GoGeeks in East Long Meadow, but most people don't know that I went back and got a master's degree in history.
Very smart guy.
At American, well, I don't know about that, but I do have a great interest in the confluence of history and technology. And I went to American Public University, which is actually used by the military a lot because it's a accredited school that's not a brick and mortar.
Ah, okay.
So people who travel, soldiers overseas and what have you. So it kind of ties into this whole Memorial Day thing. But in any event, in World War II, we had to break the codes, the German codes. It was very important. Enigma, exactly. That's right. And in Britain, they developed the very first electric computer, which was called Colossus. And it was colossal.
It was colossal.
It was colossal. And it was designed to break these German codes, so it actually helped win the war. And what came out of that technology was the first modern digital computer, which took 3 years to build. They built it in Pennsylvania, and it was finished in 1946, and it's called ENIAC, which is an acronym that's really not important except for the fact that it was 50 tons, 1,800 square feet. I mean, that's the size of a house, right?
That is
and
unbelievable.
18,000 vacuum tubes.
Wow.
So, but I mean, what's incredible about this is it seems like a long time ago, but it really isn't that long ago. We still have many World War II veterans walking the earth with us today, right? And they're going to be around this weekend, and we can, if you see one, I think we should thank them for what they did for us.
Absolutely.
But these code-breaking computers helped us win the war. It helped the Allies win the war and saved a lot of American lives. So it's a part of history that I don't think gets a lot of attention. You know, we spend a lot of time talking about viruses and, you know, all the things that go on today. And you think about the fact that my iPhone has more power in it than this computer that was 1,800 square feet. But
that is unbelievable. I mean, even as recently, I remember we had those huge big box monitors and huge computers, right? That took up so much space, and now you can get computers in the size of iPhones.
I mean, speaking of, look what
tiny
we're
little
using for the
laptops
show.
right here.
It's just a tablet.
It is unbelievable how much it
Exactly.
transforms even within months and a year.
Yeah, miniaturization's been amazing, and it still hasn't taken away from a lot of people who like that. Like, I like having a 27-inch monitor on my desk and having a desktop, but obviously that wouldn't be a useful tool today in my car, right? Or here. So we have all these options today. But I mean, you think about 1946, really wasn't that long ago.
Not at all.
70 years ago, right?
Well, how long was it when we made the switch from vacuum tube to silicon chip, essentially?
Well, that came around in the 50s and early 60s. That the change began, but it wasn't really until the 90s that technology became part and parcel. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that was going on behind the scenes, just like with television. You look at, like, what was the first television? Well, really, it was 30 years before people actually had TVs in their house.
Right.
But you know, there's the when was it invented, and then when does it become common to use? So you know, we've just seen the technology move faster and faster. But like I said, for me, the marriage of history and technology is really important. So this is a great opportunity to look back, and you know, there's an intersection of these two
Great
cool
history
things.
lesson.
Yeah, thank you so
Stan,
much
thank
for
you.
sharing.
Thanks for